What's up, my friend Paul Abicola here in my office, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So whether or not, a teammate sent you this video, you found this video through an email link or a social media link, alright, if you're not completely ADD like me and you actually stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually use the exact same system I'm about to show you to generate 10 to 30 leads per day online for your business and actually turn those leads into about 1 to 2 sales per day. Okay, but a little disclaimer before we actually get into the meat of the presentation. Who is this video for and who is it not for? Well, this video is for anyone that's a business owner, maybe, small-time mom and pop shop, maybe you're dabbling in some real estate, any network marketers, affiliate marketers, you may be online marketer, okay, or anyone that actually just wants to take their own products and sell them online. Who is this video not for? This video is not for whiners, complainers, crybabies, people who are looking for handouts, alright, or an online gimmick that, a type of software that just makes them a ton of money real quick, and lazy people. Okay, so if you're any of the above and you actually have a good attitude, a good willingness to learn, okay, and you're not afraid of a little bit of hard work, well then we're going to show you the system right now. So I'm going to hop on the computer and let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so here we are on the computer, and just so you know that this isn't bullshit, but that we're actually able to use this system to get some real feasible results that you can see. Okay, I'm going to show you my results that I was able to get, in a period of less than 6 months, and basically how you can use the same system for your business. And the first thing I was able to do was I was able to generate 1,500 leads alone in a period of less than 6 months, around 5,200 clicks to my funnel, and around 174 sales of this affiliate product alone. And this is not the only product I was actually able to sell. I created my own product, tested the waters with this exact same process, and as you can see here, I sold right here, let me get rid of this, I sold right here my own Instagram influence product, okay, and I sold that to around, and you'll see it pop up here. Pretty cool, huh? Around 68 people so far. And that's on the side of my own, when I was involved in network marketing, I was able to make dozens of sales using the exact same system. People saw me as an authority because I'd already sold them something before, and they were like, okay, well, I want to join him. So I made dozens of sales in that as well. Too bad I don't have that, system platform anymore. I'm not involved with network marketing anymore. But just so you know that this works not only for me, but for other people, my friend Nick was actually able to use the exact same system to get some crazy results in his business, and he's going to show you that right now.
What's going on, guys? Nick Anderson here, and I just want to show you really quick how this information has impacted my business and what it's done for me over the past few years. Just like Paul, I got my start in the network marketing industry right around 2012. When I was first starting out, I struggled, doing the traditional methods that were taught to me. And, when we discovered this information that you're going to be learning in a little bit, just completely transformed my business. The first business that I applied this to, I was able to personally sponsor, over 324 people in under 12 months. So it just completely blew my mind on what was possible, what was out there, and how I could start taking it to get some crazy results. Now, the next business that I dove into, I was able to generate over 4,000 leads and sponsor over 260 people, in under 8 months. So, the results were just duplicating and multiplying from there. Now, currently, you guys, I'm using another list building software, and I just want to show you some results with that really quick. Now, inside of my account right here, you guys are going to see that, subscribers today, I had about 18 subscribers, 27 yesterday. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. By the end of the day, that'll be between 20 and 30. So I started using this, I'd say about 3 months ago. So consistent 20 to 30 leads per day. Now, we're going to be showing you guys how to generate an insane amount of leads. So when you actually apply this into your business, it's just going to completely transform the results that you're getting right now. So you can start making more sales and start recruiting more reps inside of your business.
Alright, so I hope by now you realize that this system not only works, but that it can work for you too. I'm telling you, life is good for me right now. Getting leads on a daily basis, making sales on a daily basis, it's like the easiest thing in the world for me. But it wasn't always that way. Alright, back in 2012, I got my start in network marketing. And if you're like any other network marketer, right, what is the first thing that you do? You make a list. So I made a list of 200 people, friends and family that I could talk to. Out of those 200 people, I got 8 people started. And that was all through, doing the hard 3-way calls, doing the hard work of doing event after event after event. All right, Skype call after Skype call. Basically bugging friends and family. I mean, I was the type of person that would walk into a room, everyone would walk out because they could just smell, a sales pitch on me. And so, I got a little bit tired of that. It obviously wasn't working too well for me, so I did the next best thing. I went and did some cold prospecting, right? I watched a few videos, learned how to do some cold prospecting. I went to drive-thrus, I went to Walmart, Starbucks, you name it, shopping malls, where all I would do was, try to find the next person I would pitch, right? And so I'd be like, hey, you seem like a sharp person. You keep your business options open. If it doesn't interfere with what you're already doing, you want to make some extra money, yada, 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 yada. Just basically vomiting all over them. And people could just tell that I was desperate. I was desperate to get anyone and everyone started in my business. And obviously it really wasn't working for me. In a period of 2 years, and I was serious about this business, I only had 22 people get started. That's less than one per month. Okay? I was like, geez, I must be doing something wrong. Something isn't working for me. Okay? And if you've gone through the pain of all of what I just mentioned as well, I want you to know something. It's not your fault. Okay? Some information has simply escaped you up until this point. I simply, basically what I mean here is you just don't have the right information to build using the system that I'm about to show you. Okay, because once I learned about this system, I was able to, basically automate the entire lead getting process, the entire sales process. And so now I literally was the hunted instead of the hunter. People were chasing me down for my business card as opposed to me going and adding people to my list when they didn't even want to be there. So why am I sharing all this with you? Okay, why am I sharing this? Because I realized business boils down to 2 points. That's it, 2 points. All right, finding people to talk to and closing those people into the business. All right, so leads and sales. That's it.
All right, so I want to show you guys the biggest mistake that most people make when they try and build a business online or even offline, and why the majority of people out there struggle. This is what 95% of people are doing, you guys. Now, if you look at the 2 biggest problems that people face when they're starting their own business, it's finding enough people to talk to, or these might be referred to as leads or traffic. It's all the same thing. Now, after you found people to talk to, whether those be your family members, friends, people off social media, the whole goal is to make a sale, recruit a new customer, or get a new rep inside of your business. Okay, so if you really break it down to leads and sales, now there's an entire process that you have to take people through before they make a decision to buy your product. The most common process is to make a list of your 100 family members and friends, everyone that you know. Me and Paul, we personally, wrote down a list of like 500 people, that weren't interested in what we had to offer. And then what we began to do was, get them on a three-way call with our upline, or trying to invite them to a home event. And it was pretty much like begging them to try and show up to our house or a little hotel meeting or something where, our upline would present to them and would try and close them on the spot, okay? And would try to get them started, as a customer, as a rep in our business. And what you're doing, if you're doing it this way, you guys, is you're following the path of the most resistance. Now, at this point, okay, you're watching this video because you need help inside of your business, and maybe you've burnt through everyone that you know, okay? So 95% of people out there, they burn through all their friends, their family members, and they run out of traffic, okay? Now, what they began to do is they take a link, okay, to their website, and they post that link up all over social media. Now, your website might have like some tabs at the top. It might have a video, some text on the page, some more information. Key point with this website is either you created it yourself or it's a company replicated website that has a lot of information about the product on there. Now, what you're doing, if you're doing it this way and you're posting that link all over social media on like your Instagram page, it's like you're going for the hard close right there, okay? Now, the biggest issue with this, you guys, is this right here. 99% of people are going to exit the page within less than 60 seconds. And here's why, okay? It's not personal at all. It's just a company replicated website. There's no value on it. It's just literally like an advertisement, like a billboard ad with products all over it, you guys. It doesn't build your list, it builds your company's list. So for example, if you're driving people to your company's page and there's a little form on there where they can put in their name, their email address, their phone number for more information, those leads go inside of your company's back office. So if you decide that you want to leave that company for whatever reason, or unfortunately enough, if your company goes out of business, not saying that this is going to happen, but this happened to Paul and myself in our last business, we drove thousands of leads through our pages, you guys, and all those contact information information were gone when the company shut down. So you want to be in control of your list. You want to be able to follow up with them on your terms and not have the company following up with them for you, so it's like out of your control. Okay, now the next one is it's not going to convert cold traffic at all. See, the majority of people out there on social media, 99.99% of people don't know you at all. So if you're driving them to your company's website, because there's no rapport, there's no relationship there, they're going to exit the page, they're not going to buy. And last but not least, it's overwhelming, you guys. It just completely has so much information on there for the people that are a little bit ADD. They might watch a couple videos, click a couple tabs, but the majority of people are going to exit off the page just because it does not gather their information and it does not build your own list. So this is the wrong way to do it, you guys. I made this mistake for, a whole entire year before I finally realized that, I wasn't getting any results and I should listen to the people that had the results that I wanted. Now, once I started applying the solution, you guys, just completely skyrocketed my business, okay? And I'm going to show you what the correct way is. Now, this is what 5% of people are doing, you guys. So if you observe what the masses are doing, observe why they're struggling, just do the opposite, okay? And this is the opposite right here, you guys. So same thing as before, you have people, leads, and traffic, okay? And the whole goal is to make a sale, recruit a new customer, or a new rep in your business, okay? Now, this process and how this works, you guys, is step number one is to build your list. You're not taking people who don't want to be on your list and writing them down. Instead, people are going to be adding themselves to your list that actually want to be there, you guys, okay? Now, the next one is once they put in their information on your page, we're going to show you this in a little bit, but they're going to be sent to an automated presentation that does the selling and telling for you 24/7, to where you don't have to be hopping on countless three-way calls. You don't have to be driving, 30 minutes out of town or an hour out of town to go to a hotel meeting or Super Saturdays or anything like that, you guys. It's completely automated. And last but not least, it leads them to an irresistible offer where they cannot refuse to say anything but yes, you guys. And this is really powerful stuff. So what you're doing, as opposed to doing this right here, where you're sending them to a company replicated website, what you're going to be sending them to is a capture page, okay? Now, capture page, simply put, it's just where you gather their name and their email address. And what a capture page does is it builds curiosity. See, it doesn't have like your company plastered all over the page where it's like, here's this product, here's this testimonial, here's all this stuff. The only goal of a capture page is to gather their information, okay? And we're going to be showing you different ways to, build your list, you guys. But once they put in their information on your capture page, it leads them to an automated presentation, or a sales video, as it may called. And simply put, this is just a simple video, you guys, with a button at the bottom that says like get started or take advantage of the offer, get instant access, okay? And what this does is it provides value, okay? So when they put in their information on your capture page, you're building up value, you're building rapport, you're building relationship in the video, okay? Now, last but not least, you guys, here's what's going to happen here, okay? It directs them to your irresistible offer, your sales page, where they decide to place an order. Now, because they have been through, and this is the order page, because they've been through this entire process right here, you guys, you've given them value, you've built curiosity, and they trust you. People only do business with people they know, like, and trust. So this process is a little bit more elaborate, you guys. It's honestly pretty simple, and we're going to walk you through how to set it up in a little bit. But if you apply this, you guys, you're going to be blown away with the results. Now, I'm just going to draw this out in another way, just to kind of give you guys a different visual representation of it. But here's what it's called, you guys. It's called a sales funnel, okay? Now, here's the same thing that you're going to want is traffic, leads, and people. But as opposed to just random people that you're approaching on social media, you're going to be attracting people to you that are interested in what you have to offer. And this is just called targeted traffic, you guys. It's your target market, okay? So for example, if you're selling skincare products that's maybe has like, stuff for your eyelashes, makeup, you're not going to be selling that to a dude, right? You want to sell that to a girl. So your target audience that's going to be actually interested in your product, okay? And what you're going to want to lead them to is a capture page, all right? Now, the capture page is going to offer value in return for their information. So in order for them to put their email address, their name, and their number on your page, they have to be getting something in return. So it might be like a free PDF, a free ebook, a free video presentation, a free training series, a free boot camp. And once they put their information on your page, it's going to take them to, a video presentation that follows through with the value, you guys. And the video presentation could be like a sales letter, a thank you page, telling your story. And eventually it's going to lead them to your irresistible offer, right? Now, your offer is just your product or service, you guys. And this gets them to the point, where you make a sale, you recruit a new customer or rep in your business. Now, one of the most important parts, you guys, And this is with the capture page right here, okay? It's gonna allow people to add themselves to your list so you can follow up with them. So at any point, if I go back here at the wrong way to do it, see how 99% of people exit the page, you guys? If anyone decides to exit off of your presentation because they went through your capture page, you gathered their information, you can follow up with them whenever you want through email, through phone messages, you guys. And this is where 75 to 90% of all the sales are made, you guys. You're gonna realize that when people go through your sales funnel for the first time, most likely they're not gonna buy, but that's okay because you're building your list. You can follow up with them with testimonials, different videos, and we're gonna show you guys how to set up this process, how you can get the capture pages, the sales funnels, you guys, how simple this is to use. And what we're gonna do is Paul's actually gonna show you the system that we're using for this and how you can create a simple sales funnel process that's going to convert like crazy inside of your business.
What's up, my friend? Paul Evacoli here, and welcome to MLSP, your #1 lead generation sales automation platform. One of my personal favorites because of the amount of tools, training, and software that they provide for you to actually become an online success. So excuse me if I actually go pretty quick in this video. Okay, this is not to teach you how to do all this stuff. This is simply to show you the features and the tools that MLSP provides, okay? So bear with me. We're going to go through this pretty quick, but enjoy. All right, so the very first thing that I'm going to show you is how to create your very own sales funnel capture page, presentation, takes them to an offer, okay? So this capture page is super important. It actually links up to the CRM in MLSP. So once they go through this capture page, right, you offer some free value. They go through the capture page, they enter their email, and it adds them to your CRM. Then they can check out some other pages. But really quick, you just go to MLSP, my websites, MLSP Funnelizer, and this is going to show up, okay? You can create your own funnel. And now these are all the capture pages that MLSP offers. As you can see here, I've got quite a few, plenty of different capture pages, plenty of different sales pages, upsell pages, short form sales letters, all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm going to do a few previews. Here's a preview of one. This is what it looks like. Reveal how to sponsor 16 to 28 reps per month. That's a cool one right there. Here's another little cool one right here. Maybe we got one right here. Let's check this one out. Right here, free video exposes the 3 hottest places online right now for you to generate fresh, laser-targeted leads for your business. That's pretty cool, right? They enter their email. It adds them to their CRM. Now, one last one that I'm going to show you. Now, here's a completely different page. Not just a capture page, but this is an actual sales page. We'll live preview this. You can see here you have the ability to absolutely edit like everything in this page. So how to magically make your prospects fall madly in love with you, yada, yada, yada. Realistically, you could leave this stuff if you're making that type of offer, but for your respective business, I would change the offer. So you can edit this, you can add your own video, you can have your own image, you can change the text on this, a bunch of stuff right here. If I keep scrolling down, you'll see, testimonials. I can add those as well. Pretty cool stuff, you guys. So I'm gonna actually give you the finished product of your own, little sales funnel that you can create. The first thing that you're gonna see is a capture page, and I'm gonna show you that right now, right here. Free video, and I just made this literally as an example, right? Free video exposes how I was able to lose 10 pounds of belly fat in less than 30 days with Miracle product. So if you're selling Miracle product, all right, and it's practically cheating, all right, notice I'm offering free value in order for them to add their name, email, and phone number. By the way, that's my actual phone number if you want to hit me up, right? Let me in. You click on that. Now check this out. It plays automatically an Amway video on Nutrilite. And so for those of you guys with Amway, I already got a funnel set up for you. But this just says, your free training video is on its way to your email. Check out these awesome success stories. And so right there, they have the opportunity to click I want product. So if you notice, it takes them to a presentation video, sales letter, sales page, whatever, right? And the last thing, once they watch this, if it compels them to buy, which most people don't on the spot, which is why you follow up with them, which is what I'm going to show you next, they click on this, I want the product. And so automatically it'll take them to, your offer page, your sales form, whatever it may be. And right there, they can add their, credit card and buy. But most people don't. So here's the next cool part. You're going to take them and, when you do that, it adds them to your CRM. Now, if you notice, I just put that email in there and you saw it wasn't there a second ago. Now it is. Watch, paulivacoli@gmail.com. That's a lead. I don't personally use this. You can integrate other, autoresponders like Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp with this. So I use one of those. However, if you want to use this is, a 6-figure type business CRM, meaning you can follow up with all your prospects. It holds all of their information. If you check out the list right here, watch. has name, email, phone number. You can actually give them a rating. You can edit a bunch of information about them. Pretty cool stuff, you guys. Now, the next thing I want to go over, you guys, now that we've got that out of the way, you actually see how to build your own sales page, is if you haven't noticed, we haven't really talked about one thing, and that's traffic. Okay, and traffic, for those of you guys, okay, Paul, I understand, how to create a sales funnel now. I understand I was, maybe I've been doing it a different way the entire time, but I want to start to do it this way. The only issue is, once you create a capture page and a sales funnel and all of that good stuff, how do you drive traffic? Because the reality is, once you create your entire sales funnel, okay, it's literally set it and forget it. If you have a high converting sales funnel, you don't do anything with it anymore, and all you do is focus on driving traffic. And that's why I love MLSP. In my personal opinion, one of the most valuable tools they offer is the training from 6- and 7-figure earners across the industry, network marketers, affiliate marketers, small-time business owners, you name it. In my personal experience, I spent around $15,000 in the past couple of years on training alone. I'm not kidding, on different trainings, different modules, people offering you, how to do this, how to do that, how to get leads online, all sorts of different trainings, and it really did help me. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't buy the trainings, if I didn't invest in my personal growth. I know Nick spent like $20,000, and so MLSP since 2008 has provided daily training and for mentors across the world in different industries who know their stuff. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you right here is the training library. If you click on the training library, you're going to see all sorts of cool things, tweaks for your blog, sucking in an extra 5 leads or more per day. All right. You're going to have training on article marketing, attraction marketing, backlinking, blogging, business strategies, Facebook, Funnelizer, all of that cool stuff. And it goes on and on and on. You can see you have 284 simple MLSP, interviews, or maybe if you want offline strategies, 110. Periscope only 2, but Periscope's a new app, right? So check this out. They have training on every single thing you could possibly think of. On top of that, they offer training calls daily, training call schedule. Check this out. Every single day they have a call. I'm not kidding. Every single day, 7 days a week, they have a webinar that's nonstop, fast track to success MLSP overview, every single day. Tuesday, October 13th. Wednesday weekly webinars. That just happened today. Today's Wednesday for us. So the next thing I want to show you, and my personal favorite, is the marketing strategies. This is your lead generation hub. This is what's going to teach you how to generate leads on these types of platforms. So I'm going to show you here real quick, and we're going to move on. Right here, you can see we've got, training on the CRM, training on the Funnelizer, training on social networking, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Periscope, Instagram, you name it. Content marketing, right? SEO, copyright mastery, blogging, article marketing. These are all done by 6- and 7-figure earners who literally made their entire income with one simple strategy here. And they teach you their exact same formulas, teach you their exact same methods on how they generated leads and made sales using these platforms. If you want to do paid marketing, Facebook video ads, Facebook paid marketing, YouTube paid per click, all sorts of crazy stuff. Success in MLM, call your MLSP leads today, offline strategies, all of that good stuff. Now, here's the thing. Here's what I want you to understand about training. Why am I talking about all this? Because I realize training is so much more valuable to you than you might realize right now. But I have a really cool story for you guys, all right? One of my personal mentors, Russell Brunson, he's an internet genius, internet marketing guru, okay, if you will. He's got to hang out with the likes of Tony Robbins and all sorts of, people that are very, very influential. So he knows his stuff. Okay, he was a college wrestler, and I really like the guy because I wrestled my entire life growing up, and so he was a college wrestler, and as freshman in college, he was sitting in his dorm room one night. After practice, his coach knocked on the door and said, "Hey, Russell, you there?" And he's like, "Yeah." He opens the door, and the coach hands him a wrestling tape and says, "Hey, I want you to watch this video. Okay, and I want you to study it, and I want you to master it in your head first." And so he's like, "Cool, yeah, I'll do that." And then so right before his coach leaves, okay, he says, "Hey, Russell, grab your wallet for me real quick." So Russell grabs his wallet, hands it to the coach. The coach pulls out all of the cash in his wallet, wads it up, puts it in his pocket. And Russell, was a little bit nervous about asking what the hell was going on. No one just does that, right? But Russell was like, chilling there, kind of being quiet. And so the coach finally, broke the silence and said, "Hey, Russell, you know why I did that?" And he's like, "No, why'd you do that?" And he said, "Because now that you've paid for the training, you're going to take this more seriously. You're going to treat the training with more value. And you're actually going to pay attention to the things in the training." And so, that was a really powerful lesson for him. And when I read that story, I was like, wow, I never thought about it that way, but if I pay for something, I treat it with more value. So obviously all the value that MLSP offers, okay, you're not going to pay nearly as much as you think you would by any means, but as long as you're paying for your training and paying for the value that you get, you're actually going to value it more highly, and you're going to take it more seriously because you pulled out $1 and put it in, right? So I want you to understand that. So the last thing I want to get into right now is the blogging platform. Now this is one of the most important things in my personal opinion. This is like your personal hub to put all of your content up, so you can really start to market like a 6- and 7-figure earner, right? If you really want to master this thing, well, here's what's cool. They offer the platform, WordPress platform, absolutely free with plugins, themes, all of that good stuff. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it, including the training. Because when I got started, a couple years ago trying to create a blog, okay, it was like the most stressful thing in my life. I literally wanted to destroy my computer, kind of like this guy. We are in the WordPress back office. If you were to actually start up your own WordPress website, this is kind of how it would look, okay, right here. And if you haven't noticed right here, these are all the themes. I know, some of you guys don't know that. Don't worry. They provide all of the training, so you don't have to pull your hair out like I did. They provide all the training on what, the difference is between a plugin and a widget, all of that good stuff that you need to know in order to create your own website. But right here, you can see here's a beautiful theme, Pro. And if you were to actually buy this on your own outside of MLSP, which by the way, it's offered for free there, you could see that they charge $99 for you to buy this one simple theme. This is another one you pay $99 for. This is another one. All of these themes, 9 times out of 10, they cost around $100. So there's over like $1,200 worth of themes in here. I think there's probably almost close to $2,000 worth of themes. Here's another one, Divi theme, right? Elegant Themes sells that for $89 per year. So you're gonna pay $89 for a year just simply to use this one theme. All right, now plugin, Opt-in Monster, cost, here's Opt-in Monster, cost you $100 per year. Now, if you were to go back here to your WordPress, site right here, you see Opt-in Monsters right there as a plugin. Costs you $100 a year. You get it absolutely, charge free, I guess, through MLSP, the platform, which is super, super sweet, you guys. I want you to understand the amount of value you're getting with this platform, along with the training, along with the tools. So let's do a quick overview of everything you're going to get with MLSP. So obviously, this platform has a ton of value, a ton of training, a ton of tools, okay? And you're probably thinking this is going to cost you a lot of money, because I personally paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for these types of tools and training, but MLSP is not going to cost you $1,000. It's not going to cost you, $500 or even $300 for that matter, okay? Right now, if you were to try to pay for a professional sales funnel, software, that's going to cost you around $100 per month. If you were to try to grab, a CRM, that's a professional CRM, bare minimum $40 a month. Obviously the more leads, the more it's going to start to cost you. Traffic training alone, this is the biggest, my biggest value in my personal opinion. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars, so you're going to pay upwards if you're actually getting serious about this, bare minimum around $1,000+ just to get your start in online marketing. Another thing, your blogging website upfront costs, plus the monthly cost, plus the yearly cost, bare minimum $300 to get started. And then after that, it's just going to keep adding hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, right? But all of that, you guys, it's going to cost you a lot less than $300. It's only $150 per month to get your start in MLSP.
All right, so not only do you guys get access to the amazing tools, the training, and the products that MLSP provides, but you have the opportunity to earn an additional stream of income on top of what you're currently making. They say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, so why not make MLSP the main pillar, if not one of your additional streams? Now, whenever you decide to recruit someone into the Mastery membership here at MLSP, you're going to be earning $100 a month in residual income. Now, if you do the math here, obviously it's pretty simple, you guys. 50 people, you're making $5,000 a month with $100 100 mastery members, you're making $10,000 per month. Now, if you stack this side by side with the majority of companies out there, I don't really know anything that can compare, you guys. For most companies, you need thousands of people on your team to even produce, a couple $100s a month in income. With this, you need less than 50 people, you guys, to make a full-time income from home. So the average person can do it. They say the average person can recruit 2.8 people. So with that, you guys, earning an extra couple $100 per month can change anyone's life. But not only with, the income aspect of this, you guys, you have the opportunity to, sell additional products if you want from the MLSP store. You have everything here from like copyright mastery, Facebook advertising, Instagram marketing, everything you can possibly think of, from, how to generate leads through social media to sales psychology, how to be a more effective speaker on camera, and how to build a successful business online. When you guys sell these products, you can earn up to 100% commission. So the income opportunity is huge. But when you guys decide to get started and join our personal team inside of MLSP, you're actually going to get access to our personal team page. And this page right here, you guys, has over 16,000 members in it. And the community here, one of the best communities I've seen in the online marketing industry. If I just scroll down here, you guys can post up your questions in here, any support that you need. If you're struggling whatsoever, ask your online marketing questions specifically about the system. Now, Paul and I, we decided to head down to Austin, Texas for their Live the Dream 6 event that they had. And it was insane. You guys got to meet, Brian Finale, got to meet Norbert Horowitz, all the other top leaders. And this wasn't just some hype and rally event to get everyone all pumped up. This was an event where they gave you the nitty-gritty details on how to build a successful business online, how to generate leads, how to convert those leads into customers inside of your business. So the support here, you guys, the training here is top of the line. This company's been around since 2008. So if you're ready to get started with it, what we're going to show you guys how to do is the options to get started and how you can join our personal team. So, you can build your own online empire, and so you can start producing the type of results that you want inside of your business.
All right, you guys. So basically there's two ways to get started. All right. The first way is for the less committed people, a little bit more hesitant, a little bit nervous to take action here. There's a $10 trial for 10 days. Okay. So if you just want to dip your toes in the water, you can start up on that, and that's totally fine. But for those of you who are serious, for those of you who are sick and tired of doing the three-way calls, tired of doing the home meetings, all right, you're tired of bugging friends and family and basically talking to people and sharing your business or your product or service with people who don't even want to hear about what you have to offer, all right, and you're ready for a change in your life, the second option is the MLSP mastery level. All right, now this is $150, but the reality is, if you decide to make the decision and get started on that today, okay, as a sign of our commitment to you, we're going to be tossing in there our 3-day, 3-part video attraction marketing boot camp that teaches you how to become an online authority and basically become the hunted inside of your business instead of the hunter. Basically, have people chasing you down, adding themselves to your list, right? And so the very first video is going to talk about the 3 C's to attraction marketing. Now, most people, they get this stuff wrong. So if you don't know what these 3 C's are, then you obviously don't have the right direction. And so this is going to help you, quick kickstart, your business in the online world. The second video is actually going to talk about content creation and how to actually squeeze leads out of content. See, most people, they can either create content or maybe they, how to squeeze some leads out of something else, but they don't, 9 times out of 10, they don't know how to actually create content that allows for them to get leads out of that content. And that's so important, especially when you're starting to become an online marketer. Content is king. Okay. And so the last video is the presentation formula. And one of my personal favorites, Nick and I spent $1,000 a pop to learn this presentation formula from, a marketing master who's in the 9 figures type of business. Okay. And this presentation formula really goes into sales psychology and the sales triggers that really get people to buy. So everything that we create, it's not like it's just accident. It's not like we toss mud against the wall and hope it sticks, right? We actually have a methodical process behind why we say what we say and how we say it, so we get people to buy what we offer. And so we're going to toss that in there absolutely free. All right. And what's cool about that is it's because, you're deciding to take a commitment. You're decided to jump in. And so we realize that you are making that commitment and we want to make that commitment to you. The second thing we're going to offer right here, okay, is we're going to offer you the opportunity to actually be a part of our group. And we actually don't really take many people into this group. And the reason for that is because we want to keep it very one-on-one type basis. We want to actually build a relationship with the people in this group. So we make sure that the people are quality, but we're going to toss that in there as well. well, you know, Nick and I should really charge for this. But you're going to get access to us personally. You're going to be able to get your questions answered. You're actually going to get content from us on a daily basis that's going to teach you how to really, step your game up in terms of marketing strategies. And the next and last thing that we're going to offer is this entire training PDF, little library. And what's so phenomenal about this is Nick and I have, we don't send this out to people. We literally keep this between us and our inner circle. But these things we're going to toss in there as well. So this is one of my favorites, the 30-day influential leadership boot camp. All right. Inside of that, you're going to learn how to become a leader in whatever niche you're in within 30 days. You actually have to stay committed to this thing because it's some serious training. There's a lot of value in there. 30 days worth of it, right? And so you're going to stay committed, but you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out a leader. The next thing that's my favorite, and you can see all of these right here, but another one of my favorites is the Facebook chat strategy. So if you do want to stick to, an online method that's a little bit more work, in my personal opinion, I've used it. I love it. It works. All right. This strategy is going to teach you how to sign, 1 to 3 people up per day. And so it's an absolutely phenomenal training. And the last thing that's, one of my favorites is the social media checklist that you can see right here. Basically, there's a checklist, a daily checklist for every single social media platform. And as long as you stick to that checklist, okay, you're going to, in no time be up to 10 to 30 leads per day for your business. So basically, all of these bonuses are added up in there, free of charge when you decide to make the decision and take action and become an MLSP Mastery Membership leader inside of your business, okay? And if that wasn't enough, if those bonuses were not enough, we do offer a 30-day full, money back guarantee. You can, ask for all of your money back within 30 days and you're totally cool. And just as a thank you from us to you, for trying this system out, all right, you can keep the damn training on us. We're not going to worry about the training. Keep it. That's totally cool. We understood you tried, and if it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you, right? And so here's the deal. The reason you want to take action now sooner than later is because I don't know when you're watching this. You could be watching this later, and there could be maybe one spot left. But the reality is we're only opening up this offer. All of these bonuses are only available to the first 25 people who take action. The first 25. That's it. And the reason I'm saying 25, I could keep it up forever, but the reality is I like making money. I know you like making money. And when we normally sell this Attraction Marketing Bootcamp for $97. We literally sell it for $97. And we're tossing there absolutely free. So if I send that, to 25 people for free, I'm really losing $2,400 in my pocket. I can take a nice little vacation on $2,400. So I don't want to be doing that forever. So the first 25 people that decide to take action, they're sick and tired of, building in the old school way, and they really want to get this thing kick-started, get it into motion, get the right tools, get the right training, and more importantly, get the right mentorship from us, okay? You want to get started today. You want to get started now, okay? So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to, click on one of the buttons below, and you're going to fill out this safe and secure order form. Toss all your information in there, get your username, click finish my order, and we will gladly welcome you to the team. And, with open arms, we hope you the best of luck and the best of wishes. Until then, we will talk soon. Peace.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Jenna Thomas. I'm 20 years old and network marketing has completely changed my life. Just a few months ago, I was a broke college student who didn't really have any direction of what I wanted to do with my degree, and I got involved in this industry, and now I've become one of the top females in my company. And I've personally been able to work with Nick and Paul, and I must say these two guys have extraordinary leadership. They're all about making sure that the newest person on the team has the tools, the knowledge, and the information to become successful, and they're always there to guide the newest person through the tough times and get them to the fun times in this industry. So if you're looking for some people to mentor you and help you and really become successful, I couldn't suggest two guys that are better than Paul and Nick.
My name's Silas Thompson, and I'm up here in the Eastern Sierras, and met a couple guys a little while back that have pretty much changed my life, changed my outlook on everything. How I believe in myself, how I go about business, and how I just wake up every morning and want to go get the world. Anyways, Nick and Paul are without a doubt a couple of entrepreneurs that will literally make you believe in yourself. These two are powerhouse team builders.
Man, these guys, Paul and Nick, man, these are some interesting people. There are very few people you come across in life, very few, where you just have a conversation with them. You're like, I got to stay in touch with that guy. When I was first in the industry and everything like that, I was shy. I was afraid to hop on camera like I am right now. But after just having a few conversations with Paul and Nick and just listening to their passion and energy they have inside of it, it just awoke a fire within me. I got interested in the industry. I got engaged. I was making it happen for myself, but it was their leadership and their initiative and their mentorship that got me to where I am today, guys.
Hey, how you doing? This is Carlton Riddick coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my home office, and I'm just so excited that you're looking at getting involved with Nick and Paul. I can tell you, I've been online for a while, and I know that my business was transformed once I got started working with these guys. They have the skills, the expertise, the information that you need to take your business to the next level. So get started now. Just go ahead and click it and get started now, all right? Talk to you soon.
Hello everyone, Edwin Glass Rivera here, born and raised in Puerto Rico. I'm living out in Hollywood, California now, and I connected with Nick Anderson about a year ago through a YouTube video. I joined his team. He's been an incredible help ever since then, as well as Paul Ivacoli. I didn't meet him personally at the time, but I plugged into his training, into his Fast Start training, the PS3 system, and a lot of other things that he teaches, and he teaches well inside this industry. I got a chance to meet him personally last month in an industry event we have, as well as next month we'll be having an industry event in Vegas. It's gonna be huge, but he is a great individual, great guy. Connect with him, get his training, plug into the team, and let's get you to the top.